that date that I had yesterday, it lasted until honestly now. So yeah. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jasmine. Let's jump right into this life in Johannesburg vlog. So we're kicking off with a girls Friday night, which is actually a week back. We decided to go to Alto 234. We've never been, surprisingly, and we've heard great things about it. The catch here is that it's 375 Rand per person to even get into the restaurant so that you can buy food and drinks and eat. But we paid it because we wanted to check it out. It also came with a glass of Moet. Not sure if it was worth it, but we shall see. Now let's get into the actual space. The space at the top is quite small, but apparently this place is known for the best views. They had this really cool Moet vending machine, and back to the views. Like I said, you know I'm a slut for some views, baby, and this was perfect for sundowners / sunset drinks. They were also setting up for a marriage proposal, so we were totally into that. This is the other side of the space as well. Like I said, very small, but the views really gave what they needed to give, so I could not complain. Another really good touch is that when it gets cold, they give you these really nice blankets. So me and my friends moved to a cozier spot and we had a ton of blankets and we were so comfortable. And by this time, I think it was maybe around 8:30, 9 o'clock. It was pretty cold, so we decided to obviously continue drinking and just bundle up. I had a margarita. It was decent. We also had 2 rounds of food. The food was also decent, but of course, small bites. Then we decided to get bubbly because that's obviously what we always do. And by this time, it's like 9:30, and they are setting up for the proposal, and we're the last 3 people in there, and we're not leaving.
No, we're literally. Tell them. No, look, tell them. All of me, John Legend. Okay, we're gonna put on All of Me, John Legend. Yeah. They're like, please get away from us.
We are part of this experience. We are part of this experience.
Oh my god, she's crazy. Okay, this is it. We told them to put on John Legend, All of Me. They put on the song. It's a black girl that's about to get engaged. We don't know who she is, but we are ready. We are ready. Oh my god. Everybody relax. I'm saying everybody relax. We're gonna do this. It's time, baby. It's time. Okay. Come on, sister. Come through, baby. Come through, baby girl. I would die. Oh my god. Shh, be quiet until she says yes. Come on! Ugh. False alarm. Jesus. They're coming. It's not them? Okay, now it's time. What would I do without your smile? Drawing me in, you kicking me out. You got my head spinning. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Y'all, my friends keep bothering the picture guy. Like, we're so invested. Her and her back there. We're so invested in this proposal. We do not know these people. They keep bothering the photographer. Like, you would think that they know them, but they don't.
And all your edges are your of me. And you give me all of you. Oh, how many times do I have to tell you? Even when you're crying, you're beautiful.
These bitches crying.
To me, give my all to you.
We're feeling the love. Love to me. So close.
They don't know her, y'all. They don't know these people.
Old woman.
They don't know these people. They don't know them.
So yeah, that proposal that had absolutely nothing to do with us really took us out. I lost my earrings. I had to go back up and get them. We were acting a fool with our Uber driver, but we finally made it home and decided to have some wine and kind of keep the party going a little bit longer. And that's exactly what we did. We threw on some YouTube videos, and the whole point actually was for us to come and finish watching Love is Blind. As you can see, I don't know how to act either. I think this was Burna Boy City Boys playing though, so you know, you have to excuse me. Yeah, I was hitting that little step. Anyways, then it was time for us to get to it, child. Nobody likes this girl, and we topped it off with some pizza, which was probably not ideal, but hey, what can we say? Okay, so now let's get into the actual weekly vlog, which starts on the 26th. So I usually do my beauty things on Thursdays and Fridays so that I'm prepped for the weekend. I ended up having to go here for my threading. I was not a fan. I usually go to Brow Studio in Melrose Arch, don't get it twisted. Then it was the end of the day. I decided to meet my B at Doppio Zero, which she loves going to for these caprinas. I was like, I need to try this because I haven't had a good one yet. And turns out they had great caprinas and their food was good. I literally thought they only did pizza. Turns out I was wrong. Very happy with Doppio Zero. So I actually wake up quite early most days, so I was very happy to catch this sunrise to kick off my Friday. This weekend, I'll always be looking a little crazy in the morning, guys, sorry. But we're gonna do a full vlog of this weekend. I have a pretty packed weekend, so I think it should be good. We're starting the gym again today, so I'm very excited for that and nervous. We have Pride is this weekend, a date or two. We just have a lot happening, and I'm really excited to get back into the monthly weekend vlogging in Joburg. So let's get into it. So like I said, it's my first day back in the gym. It's a Friday. I feel like it's a great day to start off at the gym because you go on Friday and then you can rest Saturday and Sunday and then you're back on Monday. I was having a hard time with my gym sneakers. I kind of feel like I don't know which ones fit the best, so I had to try both on to see. And I feel like the Adidas were definitely the better ones because they felt tighter and more secure on my feet, so it was fine. Then it was time to take some pre-workout, which of course getting back into the swing of things. Hey guys, I think I took too much of the pre-workout. I haven't taken pre-workout in a really long time, and it says I'm supposed to mix 2 slightly rounded scoops. I didn't make them super round because I don't remember ever doing 2 scoops before. With 250 to 300 milligrams of water, milliliters of water. Don't judge me. But it says take serving 20 to 30 minutes prior to training. It's about 40 minutes prior to my training. But then I didn't read this part. It says individuals sensitive to stimulants should start off by using half a leveled scoop. Guys, I took 2. I took 2. And I'm already feeling a little tingly. I really, really hope that this doesn't, I hope this is fine. I hope it's okay. Pray for me. We've called the Uber. It's about time to go. So it's time to get the fit fully together and head out. Quick little fit check. The shorts are from Fabletics. The sports bra is Brooklyn Tee, which is a tea shop in New York and Atlanta. Check it out. Nike hat, my Adidas sneakers. I know I'm set tripping. I don't really care. And then this like athleisure top is actually a Morgan Stanley top that I got when I was in my MBA program. And let me tell you, this is the best athleisure top I've had in years. So I'm gonna ride it till the wheels fall off. Okay. So anyways, got the fanny pack. It's time to head out and make our way to the gym. Guys, you know that I have had this fibroid surgery, so I haven't worked out in months. Of course, I've been eating whatever I wanted. So I'm just really nervous about the vibes, but you see it, we are back in our favorite place, Central Square Santon, heading to the gym. I went in there to say hi to everyone. They missed me. Makes sense. Then he put me right to work. He literally did not even like try to talk to me, catch up with me, see how I was doing, go to the road is what he said. So that's what I was doing. As you can see, my belly is big here, but I'm trying to give myself some grace because I just feel like, you know, I haven't worked out. You already know that it's gonna be an entire process getting back into the swing of things. And when I tell you, I feel like I hadn't worked out in a year. Like I was so tired. Most of the time I was breathing hard. I feel like I wasn't really doing things as well as I normally do them. I just remember being at my peak, like right before I left Joburg for this wedding. And now I'm kind of like starting all the way back at the beginning. Not to mention it's about to be November. My birthday's in December. Like I just have a lot going on. So, but it's fine. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't know. I also thought that he would like take it a little easy on me and not like touch so many like parts of the body and muscles, but he really didn't. Like I feel like he had me doing literally everything kind of to test me out and see where I was with things. So that was a little bit annoying, but it was fine. It was totally worth it. I really need to get back into the gym heavy, and so it's all good. And yeah, you know, we had to do a little booty check. You know, y'all know that little meme that's like goes to the gym one time and then you hit this in the mirror like, oh. So yeah, that's where we were with this. Anyways, we are done with the gym. Now we can head the hell out of here and get to our very packed weekend ahead. So we are starting off, we're going to grab an Uber and we are going to head to Santon City. I have a ton of things that I need to get actually. One of which that I need majorly is a tripod. I forgot my tripod in the US whenever I came back here, and I've been just really on the struggle bus trying to film certain things. So I told myself I wanted to find a tripod here. Of course, I think I need to get a protein shake because I'm not going to make it home within an hour to have my protein serving. So I actually went here thinking I could find a tripod, which was obviously a mistake. They sent me to this camera shop, which has like these like professional tripods. But I think theirs were for the more serious photographers, so they sent me somewhere else. But before that, I needed to get a protein shake because I was doing so much running around and I feel like I would have forgotten very quickly. So I went to Kauai. Then they sent me to Eden Tech. I went here trying to find a tripod and I feel like it was just not hitting. Like I wasn't getting what I needed to get. Like they were either way too big or way too small, and they were mad expensive, like in the thousands. This is the other tripod that he was showing me, and I don't know, I feel like it just looks mad flimsy. Like I would get it from the dollar store back in the States, and he was trying to charge me like thousands of rand for it, and I'm like, nah bruh, I'll just take my chances. Anyways, so packed weekend. We're heading over to my boo's Airbnb so that I can see if I can find something in her closet to wear to Johannesburg Pride. Yes, Pride is this weekend. The World Cup Rugby, I believe, is also this weekend. So I don't have anything rainbow. I don't know why, but I just feel like I need something rainbow and fun to wear to Pride. So that's what I was doing. I was basically just like running through her closet and trying to figure out like what exactly I could put together for Pride based on my stuff and her stuff. She gave me this really cute dress, but I was feeling like it's way too hot, so didn't really happen. Then it was time to go home and get ready for this date, child. So y'all know I'm on the apps, but I actually met this guy through a friend of a friend that last week when I went hiking. his friend was there and was like, hey, I think my friend would be like really good for you. And then he gave his friend my Instagram, and the friend slid in my DMs, and then we decided to go on a date. This is our first date, even though we've been chatting a little bit on the phone and texting for a couple weeks. So get into this first date, y'all. I had literally no expectations for this date. He took me to Bull Run, which is a place that I haven't been before, so points for that. And it was one of my favorite places, which are Zouix and Saint. And then he was like making me feel so cute. Oh my gosh, like what? But anyways, we had a lot of wine at the Bull Run. We didn't even eat because we just spent the whole time like talking, which is kind of crazy. And then he was like, do you want to go somewhere else? And I'm like, yeah, we going right to my favorite spot. And then he was getting a little footage of me. You know, he was real cute with it. And then we went to Zoo, and when we got in there, it was basically set up for Halloween, which was so random and weird. Not random because Halloween is coming up, but I was just thinking like, what the hell? Anyway, I ordered my favorite drink. Always a vibe. I can't remember the name of it, but I just know it's the one with the feather, and they knew what I was talking about, and it was perfect as always. Little cheersing. And then we both, it's been like a few hours, so we were like, maybe we should get like some food. We don't need to be drinking as much as we're drinking on an empty stomach. Like we're having wine, we're having drinks, like it was so much. Then of course we head over to my favorite spot, Saint, and then he just like keeps putting the camera on me. I don't understand this guy. But anyways, like I said, he got a lot of points because he took me to a place that I had not been before. Then he got even more points because we ended up going to two of my favorite places and vibing there, which are obviously places that he likes as well. So we definitely connected in that way. And then I think by this time it was probably around like 10 something. And you know the DJs in Saint on a Friday, they always come through. So I was very happy. I had a lot of drinks that day. I ate some food. I had my Mary Jane. It was like a great night. And I think by this time, I think I said it was like maybe like, I don't even know, maybe 10-ish. And this is not even our last stop. This is the third stop, but not even the last stop. I don't know what is happening right here. I think Empire State was playing, and I was really into it, and he captured that. But after this, we ended up going to Royale. And then after we went to Royale, we ended up going to Barber Black Sheep. Guys. So yeah, big walk of shame vibes. I have my shirt in hand. I'm wearing his t-shirt. This is my first time having one of those dates that just kind of never ends. Mind you, we just met each other for the first time yesterday, and now we're having brunch together. Like, what is my life? I don't understand. But we went to Mint. This was my first time here, and I really liked this place. My friends had told me about it, but I had not been yet. And we are just basically chatting, talking shit. I'm trying to steal his fanny pack because I really, really like the color and the vibe, but it's not really going down. They were setting up for the rugby game. Mind you, like I said, today is Pride plus the rugby game. I'm supposed to be doing all this stuff, but I had a crazy ass Friday. And he was like, why don't you just like pack a bag and like come stay at my Airbnb? Child, do you see me? I got an overnight bag. This is crazy. Very quick update. We are heading to watch the rugby game. That date that I had yesterday, it lasted until honestly now, so yeah. Are you serious? I guess that song is like the South Africa national anthem or something like that. I just thought it was really funny that we were at like a casual sports bar and everyone was just like singing it. Then him and all his friends wanted to do this wave. And you know, I was just trying to be a good sport, even though I don't know anything about this sport. But this actually like turned out to be cool. I think this is at the Artistry. This is like a really cool venue actually too. Also, guys, I've been in South Africa for about 4 years now, but I still don't know much about rugby. And I would say this is my real first like rugby game where I'm like sitting down, trying to actually pay attention, even though I don't really understand what's happening. And they were like, "Isn't this like American football?" And I'm like, there is some similarities, but then I'm looking at it, I'm like, nah, dog. So I was just really trying to make sure I understood what was going on. These people were serious. They were not messing around. The women, the men, like everyone was really committed. As you can see here is where things started to get really heated. And I don't know, guys, the stress, the pressure was getting worse. Like the entire establishment was on their feet. Like it was crazy. I love South Africa because they won and the vibe started immediately. So I ended up not making it to Joburg Pride, but I did make it to the rugby game. This same place where we were, the Artistry, they had a little like lounge or club area below. So we decided to go there. They were still showing some of the Olympic footage. And of course, all of the South Africans were hype after they saw this. So yeah, you know, it was time to vibe. So yeah, it was a great day for South African sports and rugby. Everyone left on a high and it was awesome. And then the next day we grabbed breakfast before I took my ass home. And then we met back up later in the day so that we could do a little ice cream date. We went to the pantry and I feel like I never go to pantry. Like I've gone maybe once, but it's such a great place to shop. I'm going to actually start shopping here. So I was actually just getting into some of the products and then the camera was in my face. So there you go. But I just ended up getting some ice cream to share. We didn't really want to do too much. And yeah, we were like simping. It was kind of embarrassing. Oh my God. So anyway, now it's Monday. You already know how we are kicking off the top of our week. We are heading back to the gym. Hashtag never miss a Monday. I typically go to the gym Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And so we were back at it again, baby. And like I said, I always love this building. I'll never get enough of it. It's literally my favorite. But I will say Gold's Gym is not my favorite place because I just feel like I go through a lot of torture there with my personal trainer. No shade to Gold's Gym itself. Anyways, let's get to it. We jump right in like, I feel like this was my second day back and I felt like crap. I felt like I wasn't doing anything right. He kept yelling at me the whole time like, higher, faster, harder, all the way up, this. And I just was like, whoo, I was really feeling it. It's like, it felt like I had not worked out in a year versus the actual couple of months that I hadn't worked out. But, you know, just got to give myself grace, let myself know it will get better. Simple as that. Like, you just got to stay committed, got to stay consistent. Of course, you know, I'm doing another check in the mirror because, like, obviously that's what I'm going to do every single time. Plus, I feel like them gym mirrors, they really hit. You know, it's like they make them specifically for you to look good after you just finished your workout. And I feel like that's exactly what was happening for me. So anyways, we're getting dressed. Time to go home. We need to do our protein intake. Just mixing it up. I do the vanilla whey protein. And I like it because I can just literally mix it with water and I don't have to worry about it tasting terrible unless it's the plant-based one. I had that one and it sucks. I could never. Listen, that post-gym hunger is crazy because I'm always like, what else can I eat besides this protein? I want more. So I actually ended up eating some oatmeal. I'm not even a fan of oatmeal, but I was so into it. Next day, went to the mall. I will not confirm or deny if I had a lunch date. Moving along. Wednesday, it was time for me to finally get a refill. My nails were looking terrible. When I was at the gym the day before, one of the nails popped off. That has never happened to me before. That was so embarrassing. So anyways, Soho Nails, Sanson City. You already know that's my favorite place to go to. Decided to get a refill, which is kind of crazy because I realized that getting a refill is basically the same price as just getting a new set of nails. And maybe it's the same price for me because I'm always getting like a design on every single fingernail. I don't know. But the point is, I just kind of walked away with that realization like, wow, I could have just got a fresh set. But for me, I guess the convenience is that I don't have to sit through a full set versus a refill. So I feel like I save a little bit of time. I just don't save any money. I also told my nail tech that I was going to be simple today and she didn't have to worry about anything. Ciao. You see me with all these colors. She was very patient with me though. But it was simple. I just didn't want it to be all one color. It was like a weird little like French vibe, even though it wasn't a real French vibe. It was on the side. But I was very happy with my nails. I feel like she did a fantastic job. She always does a fantastic job. I feel like they provide like a really good spa experience, even if you're just getting your nails done. So they do a scrub, a massage, lotion down. And I know you probably feel like everyone does that. Not everyone does it well. Not everyone does what they're supposed to do. And so I appreciate that. We thank you, Soho Nails. Again, if you're in the States and you're planning to come, or if you're even from here, that's where you should go. Then I needed to buy me a journal. I haven't been journaling for like the last month since I've gotten back. I finished my last journal. So I decided to go to the stationery and go to Typo to find a journal. Decided to pick out a green one, and then I went to Chiapas, which is like Chipotle, and I got myself a beefy protein burrito. I was very happy about it. I didn't get any sour cream. I actually substitute the sour cream for Greek yogurt, and then we're celebrating the boo here. She finished her last webinar.
Good job.
Guys, then my Niger babe got a wrap for the first time, so I was trying to teach her how to wrap her hair, and it was ridiculously funny.
You're like holding like you've been injured in war or something.
Yeah, because I'm blind. I can't see. Is this what I have to do? Blind myself to make sure my hair looks nice the next day.
Okay, so look, hold your head up. So typically you wouldn't do.
Oh my god, it's right in front of my face.
Sorry.
Okay.
So typically you would just like feel like you can let it go.
Okay, the back.
Hold it, yeah. So I can like loosen it, yeah. But typically you would like put it up here.
Okay, I don't know how I'm going to do this. What? No, it's too much.
Okay. No, it's just one. I feel like you just need to do what feels normal. If you put the triangle over your head, you have to figure out how to tie it so that it stays. I feel like
I'm just worried. Can I push it back?
If you push it back, push
that
it
come?
that way. Yeah. Like try to. You know what I'm saying? Or what you can do is you could just turn it back
and then lift it each time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now this is definitely gonna come off because
it's too high up.
your hair is high up, but also your hair is very sleek, like soft, so it might come off. But like I said, if you have this one, your hair will probably still maintain some roughness, which is good. So. When you get ready to like lay down.
Now we know.
When you're gonna lay down and sleep, then you can put that on. You don't have to put it on.
I don't know if I have the bandwidth to do this.
Yeah.
That's the
okay,
problem.
you definitely can do that one.
No, I mean like every single day.
Listen, baby, Black Girl Hair Chronicles, okay? You already know. You got to wrap that hair and keep it tight. Anyways, it's the next day. It's Thursday. We're having our pre-workout, heading upstairs. I was pretty late and the escalator wasn't working, so I was really annoyed and blown. And my trainer told me that he was going to find me 15 push-ups, but he didn't make me do it that day. Then we got straight to it and I was able to like see some of my form. I feel like I'm again trying to be patient with myself and speak nicely about my body and myself. I know that a lot of people slash women probably have a challenging time doing that. But if you're in the gym or you're working towards it or you're eating better or you're doing whatever, even if you ain't doing those things, be patient with your body, be kind to your body, and let it just do what it needs to do for you. Also, I feel like my butt was looking mad good on this part. So it's like, let me not complain too much. Then it was back to more arms. I feel like for somebody who is athletic as I am, I don't know if athletic is the right term, but as fit or into fitness or as active, I have not such great upper body strength. So I feel like he's been working on that a lot. Then it was time to do hip thrusts, or are they thrusts or bridges? Yeah, these were like fucking me up, excuse my language, but I was like struggling, fighting for my life, bro, and it wasn't even Friday. Look at my belly, like, ooh, it was intense. Let's move on to Friday. So starting off with a pre-workout, you already know the vibes. Of course, I did not film getting ready. I didn't think my outfit was that cute, so I didn't even bother. Called an Uber, waiting for the Uber to come as well. Finally gets here, and it's time for us to head out. I was ready to get this party started, okay? I feel like my Friday, I had a lot to do. I needed to do some beauty stuff. I needed to get to the gym, and I really wanted to make sure I had a really good Friday in the gym. This is my second Friday, so I think at this point it was like the 1 week mark. And so I don't know, I was feeling very hopeful, feeling like this is gonna be a great day in the gym. And I feel like, man, when I got in there, it felt like a completely different story. Like, I feel like I was moving so slow. Like, look at this. It was, I had to speed this video up a little bit for y'all, because doing the, like, I was like not trying to do anything. I was like, oh, is this right? Like, he was super over me, which, I mean, I can totally understand. So for the rest of my Friday session, we did not record anything else. I was brutally abused, but I got through it. Now it's time for Saturday vibes. Back at my favorite, the playground, aka Neighbor Goods. For some reason, I'll never stop calling it Neighbor Goods. And yeah, I was having the time of my life. I met my boo Sive there, and some other people who don't really need to be named. Not gonna lie, I met the same guy from last weekend. It was fun. We were having a little bit of a time. We made sure to get some bubbly, and then we had some of the food from the vendors downstairs. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like since I've been in this country, Neighbor Goods Market has gone like a little bit down as far as like the food quality goes. So I feel like it was way less options this time around, or it has been way fewer options for food. And then the actual food that's there is just not that good. And this was a time that I went quite early thinking that the food would be very like fresh. And I just feel like it still wasn't, did nothing for me. More importantly, I was having a very good time, as you can see on this little date. I don't even remember this hand booty action, but let's move on. I think Cuff It was playing by Beyonce, and then Tequila Shots. Once I start the Tequila Shots, you already know. Then we were doing a little photo shoot vibes, because obviously that's what I want, and this person is just making sure that I am smiling. So we love that for me. We went to a friend's house, had some wine, and now they are dropping me off so I can go meet up with the girlies, because we are having a girls' night out to say goodbye to Dolly, who's going back to Niger.
Okay. I know. It was a long time. It was a long time. It was a long fucking time. I know. But it was a long time.
A miserable
Yeah,
winter.
winter was like a lot.
It's too much here. What with
Yeah. Cheers.
So after we danced and ate, we left Ethos and decided to figure out where the next spot was going to be. No one wanted to really go inside. This is our boo Dolly who's leaving. So we decided to try Royale. Then we tried another place that's across from Montana. We were just not feeling any of them. So we actually ended up stopping at a place called Cuisino in Melrose Arch. People are probably familiar with it. I literally did not know what it was. But it turned out to be really nice. And this night turned out to be decent for the most part. We got to say bye to Dolly, let her go out with a bang. All in all, great evening. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I always feel like my vlogs are very long, but then I see other people's and they're like an hour. So anyways, stay tuned. Make sure you come back around for my next vlog. Let me know in the comments if you guys prefer hour-long vlogs, half an hour. Like, give me some guidance. Can it be 2 weeks of content? Does it need to be 1 week or a weekend? Let your girl know.
Good.